You good?
Oh, do I need a microphone? Or I'm good.
Okay. You look good out there, man. And I told everybody on Twitter, keep an eye on you. You're only 19, but this is now kind of your introduction to maybe a larger scale audience.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of your performance? You know, you being in ring, you haven't seen the video, but what do you think you did out there, and what can fans expect from you in the future now?
Just exciting fights. You know, I loved it when I went in there to bang. My team wanted me to box, but I just love the roar of the crowd and, you know, just go in there and fight. But I feel like I give myself a B. You know, I feel like I could have did something better. You know, because you're not perfect. But when I go back and watch it, I know what I have to work on. Of course, my dad, he's already gonna tell me what I need to work on when I get to the locker room. So,
you look good in the pocket, I will say that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're working on it. That's sure.
You really dominated in all levels, on the inside, on the outside. You did get hit a little bit on the inside. You know, you said your dad doesn't want you to bang as much and brawl as much on the inside. Is that something you're going to have to go away from, or is that something you feel comfortable doing at the next level at the world, you know, the most elite levels?
I feel like that's something you have to be comfortable with because you're not always going to be able to outbox everybody. So me, I know what I could have did, but I felt like I needed to get on the inside, show that I can, you know, get there, get rugged if I had to, show the crowd what I'm all about. But you're not going to outbox every. You're eventually gonna have a tough fight, so I feel like it's better to learn now than later.
You heard him early on, and then looked like you were gonna take him out, but you settled back in and got back to the boxing.
Yeah, my dad, he was just like, stay calm, because in the past I'm used to, you know, just trying to go in for the knockout. But as we're here, you know, the knockout will come. I didn't get the you know, the actual knockout, but the corner stopped it. I feel like that was the right decision on the corner. But man, it's just so surreal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, totally. So it looked like you almost had him out of there a couple times. As a younger fighter, how hard is it to not feed into that emotion and just go for it?
You gotta be smart, because you never know. Like my dad said, he was playing possum sometimes. And you can see that, because he acts hurt, you can see his face, he has the emotion, but then right when you come in, he comes for that hook. So you gotta be careful with that, and you just gotta settle down, because I believe one time, you know, I thought he was, you know, as hurt as I thought he was, but he still threw that left hook, caught me a little bit, and then, like, you just gotta play it smart. You can't just go in and think because you have him hurt, you can just finish him. It doesn't work like that.
Congrats on the win, you look great.
Thank you, sir.
JJ Solomon, Spit Bucket Podcast, man. Congrats again on the win. Hey, we heard you chatting a little bit with Bernard Hopkins a couple days ago, and you made the promise you tank in 2 years.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel that they're, you know, how do you think they're looking at you? How would you, what do you think you need to see in your game so you can start getting in those conversations?
I feel like I just need, you know, more time to grow. The other day, I'm only still 19. I haven't got my man strength yet. And like, I have a lot to learn to. I'm not perfect. You know, when I get back to the gym, I'm right back in the gym, fixing what I have to fix, you know, because sooner or later, I'm gonna have to fight those bigger names. They have experience, they have power, and you know, like I said, you might have to go all those rounds with Tank. So I'm just ready to fight, man.
Congratulations.
First off, congratulations, Kid Austin. This is Mr. Al TVA, representing the Spit Bucket Podcast. One thing about fighting, it's about getting experience. You was in there with a guy who had a lot of fights tonight. What did you take out of that fighting a guy with that much experience?
It's boxing. You know, sooner or later you're gonna have to grow up. I can't, you know, keep fighting, you know, guys, you know, that you bought from Mexico. So
hold up. He got just as much experience. He's
Yeah.
been boxing since he was 8.
That is
Competing
true.
for the United States every weekend. So I mean, we got over 200 fights, won almost everything you could win. So he's on their level. He get Devin ready for their fights. He get Shakur ready for his fights. He get JoJo Diaz ready for his fights. So it's like he's seasoned. They call him to prepare. So he just gotta learn in front of the lights to settle down. But talent-wise, ask them because they deal with him. They've been in the ring with him.
So I heard that. Speaking of that, it was rumors circulating, you know, from the 214 to across the pond. You know, the Kid Austin, you know, he gave it to Devin Haney. That's just the rumors I heard.
Yeah, that's not a rumor. You telling the truth.
You tell me. They got the footage. But you know, we forgive them. They got the footage. I mean, it's no secret that he has a lot of power and he hurt Devin. He was the first one who came out and said Devin Chin was questionable.
Yeah, I talked to a guy, you know, who real high on Kid Austin. He say he'll pick Kid Austin in the future to beat a Shakur Stevenson. And when I have a guy who really has boxing knowledge tell me that that's special, how does that make you feel when people look at you as that special like that?
I mean, it is what it is. I feel at the end of the day, you know, I'm just humble. You know, I feel like I worked hard in the sport, and the talent I got it from my dad. All, you know, thanks to him. But I feel like I'll beat everybody. You know, give me some time. I'm still growing. But you know, there's still fighters. I don't want to say no names that I would want in 2023 early. So
Under these bright lights, is this something you can get used to?
yeah, I love it. I love it, especially when I hear the crowd. Oh my God, it just makes my heart melt.
Dad, like you said, there was some things that you wanted him to do different in there. How did you get him to receive that going back into training camp? Because he stated himself that he wanted to fight, and it was things you were telling him, but he decided to fight. What's the knowledge you give him going back into camp?
We just look at the next opponent. We on from that one, because we had a game plan from that one. And some parts of the game plan he left, but he don't have the frontal cortex fully developed. He's 19. They don't develop till they're 24. That's science. So the part that makes logical decisions isn't there yet, and this is what y'all seeing. So imagine in 24 what the world gonna see. And these champions getting them ready. They molding him. So the world gonna see, but I'm saying he's the greatest boxer of all time.
We talked, on I guess it was Thursday. A lot of people came out here to see me. Virgil Ortiz the main event, but a lot of people came here to see you.
Yeah.
Were you happy with your performance? You think you impressed them?
I think so, because I figured everybody just thought I was just, either I'm going in there to just try to knock the dude's head off, or just go in there and box. But I feel like I showed both, and I feel like that's entertaining because I give them one side of the show. Like I try to, get the rounds in the beginning, and then go, all out to the end of the rounds, So I don't even know what I just said. I'm just happy right now.
I guess that's time to wrap.